Hey Leo, the guides are here to talk to you tonight. My name is Ginger of Tarot by Ginger, and I'm going to read the tarot for the consciousness of Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the week of August 22 to 28th, 2022. Let me just turn on this other light. 1 minute. There we go, that's better. All right. Hope you're having a good day, Leo. Okay, so please take a moment to hit that like button if you're enjoying the video. And if you are enjoying the videos, please subscribe. I have a lot of people who watch but do not subscribe, and it would really help me out if you would just hit that subscribe button. And let's see. I would really appreciate that. So also through the end of August, which is the month is flying by now, I have some openings in my schedule, so if you'd like a personal reading with me on Zoom, you can go below in the box below the video and find my website and the instructions to book a reading with me. I'm running a special for my YouTube peeps, so it's almost 50% off a 1-hour reading. It's an opportunity. I like opportunities. So, all right, let's go. Leo. Okay, guides. What do we have for Leo? I'm going to pull a card from the Buddhist Wisdom Power Oracle, and then 2 from another Oracle deck for the energy, to get the energies of the week. All right, let's see for Leo. Okay, here we go. For Leo, my voice, I feel like I've been talking a lot, and I probably have. Okay, you have Ratna Dakini, very pretty. The Yellow Buddha family of the South. Replace pride by knowing that separateness is an illusion. Replace pride by knowing that separateness is an illusion. Ego. It's Leo. You know, Leo has the ego, the sun. The big sun, the big lion. You know, Leo, you roar. You rock and you roar. All right, so replace pride by knowing that separateness is an illusion. So you're special, but so is everybody else. You stand out in a crowd. You surely do, Leo. You stand out in a crowd. However, everybody else in the room has their own special gifts. So I think that's kind of an interesting, you know, keep your ego on the ground floor where it belongs, I guess. That's what I'm getting for that. And the Dakini is standing on a beautiful lotus flower. Arising from the mud comes the lotus. All right, this is the Arthur Rackham Oracle I'm using for the other 2 cards. Spirit guides and angels, guides and teachers for the consciousness of Leo. What kind and beautiful messages would you like Leo to know from you? What kind of direction and guidance are helpful to them this week? Okay, let's see what we get. Guardianship, protecting the vulnerable. Aw. Protecting the vulnerable. Rackham was an illustrator, late 1800s, early 1900s. Protecting the vulnerable, guardianship. And the next one is strength, the beast tamed. Well, this is your card. There you go, Leo. There's a strength card in the Oracle deck. The beast tamed. So the pride thing, it's really about humility, and humility comes from gratitude, right? It's not, when we're humble, we have learned to let the ego take a back seat to our heart, to our hearts. Okay, let's see. So, protecting the vulnerable and the beast tamed. All right, let's see what cards. I'm going to use the Ancestors. What is this called? The Ancestral Path Tarot. That's what I'm going to use. Ancestral Path. For Leo. Sun, Moon, and Rising Signs. It's been a good day. I hope you've had a good day. I've had a good full day. Visited with a friend who is here from out of town. It was very nice. Had a nice day. Okay, this is for Leo. We're the energy of Leo. Okay, here we go. Okie dokie. The Hierophant. Pretty card. These are nice cards. I like these cards. The Hierophant. Looks like they are going through a ritual. Maybe she's becoming one of the palace oracles. Okay, we've got a ritual here. Ace of Cups. Whoa, nice card. Ace of Cups. Your cup of love overflows. It's a gift. It's a gift. Also, don't let your emotions get the best of you. This is an influx of great emotion, compassion in that, and it, don't let it get you off balance. Although I don't really see how you can't, because it's so powerful. 10 of Wands, you're laying down a burden. Beautiful. Laying down a burden. Oh, I like this Prince of Swords. Good student. He's a good student. He is not, he is very humble. He's a very humble student. Works with his guides. Okay. 5 of Swords. He's just borrowing those. He's just borrowing those swords. He'll bring them back. He's just going to borrow them. It's okay. Nobody will know. Maybe I won't bring him back. We'll see. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. This is a cool Wheel of Fortune. Huh. Wheel of Fortune. Eight of Pentacles. Working hard. That's Leo. This is Leo working hard. Working hard, creating beautiful things. 4 of Swords. Maybe Aries got this. I think I use these cards for Aries. 4 of Swords. It looks to me like she's getting ready to start one of those meditation mandalas out of sand. So time for meditation. She's preparing her space, getting it ready for meditation. King of Cups to go with that ace. He is on the land, it looks like. He could be on the water. I just can't really see it. I see water in the background. Okay, he's sitting in his throne, and there's the water. So he is on his throne in the water, creating a little instability. But he is not afraid of his emotions. He faces them. And then we have the beautiful 7 of Cups. And it looks as though she's a salesperson at a department store or at a fine jewelry store. And she's showing the king all of the beautiful items she has for sale. And she sells each one so well that it's really hard to make up his mind. Let's see what this is about here. Strength, the beast, tamed, guardianship, protecting the vulnerable. Who's protecting this guy? She's selling him something, you think? And then replace pride by knowing that separateness is an illusion. And I feel like that's the Hierophant card, the replacing pride by knowing that separateness is an illusion. So we don't come by our gifts on our own. We put in effort and work if we want to develop them, but they come, you know, to us through spirit. I mean, we are spirit. We are born with them, with these gifts innately. I'm going to say that you are, Leo, I'm going to say that you're going through a sort of initiation right now. That's what I'm going to say. You're going through an initiation of some kind. And here is God's love poured out for you. And then you are laying down, you have already laid down a heavy burden because I'm going to say that you've made a decision. And, you know, this could be for, you know, it could be for a parent. I'm going to say a mother. It could be for a mother. Actually, it could be for a father, too. Not that your children are a burden, but you have a desire to do some work like this. Whatever this initiation is about, that is the desire of your heart right now. You have confirmation that, yes, you need to go for it. Yes, you need to go for it. It's the right time. Your kids are going to school now. You're not with them. You're not tied to them all day, every day. So you have time to do this. Here you are, studying the humble student. This is the humble student, learning, diligent, practicing great diligence, and persistent. You're persistent. Great diligence, not giving up, very focused on learning this new gift, learning about this new gift, developing it further. I'm going to say that this is self-doubt. I'm going to say that self-doubt is coming in time and time again to rob you of your ability to do this gift. You don't need to let that happen. I mean, that happens to people, you know, but you typically were able to just be persistent and overcome that self-doubt, because time and time again we get verification and validation that our direction is correct. And you have that here in this first row. Wheel of Fortune. Things really, this is like a blip. This Five of Swords is like a blip, because I don't see any other negative cards here until the end of the reading. It's, all right, we don't need to talk about that yet. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, so things are turning in your favor, and that's obvious. You have validation of that. You're working hard, and you do really good work. You love what you do, and you make beautiful things, and or you bring beautiful healing to people, or whatever you do, there's just an amazing element of synchronicity, of alchemy to it. You're a master. You're going to be a master. You are not yet, but you're studying with a master, and you're going to be a master because you are dedicated. Four of Swords. She's looking around because behind her are the priests in single file going into that room, and she's looking at those priests, and she knows that they're the ones who are going to, what's going on here? You can't see it. They're the ones who are going to bless her upon her moving up to the next level, or in becoming master. They bless her, and she's watching them as they go into that room, which looks like a room of worship, a room of meditation and prayer. Actually, it looks like a portal to me. Yeah, it's a portal. So they're going in, it's lining up to go through this portal. And you know that one day you'll be able to go through that portal as well, because you will be at that level. King of Cups. I think he sees the potential in you, and he wants to call you away from your studies because he wants you to work for him. I think he's asking you to come work for him because he sees your great potential. He's not very stable, not reliable in the world of business. In the world of emotions, he would be reliable, but in the world of business, he's not the most reliable king. I would go with the King of Pentacles for that, or the King of Swords. You know what you're getting with the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. This guy, you're not too sure. And you know what? Your teachers, your spirit guides say to you, well, you could go with him. You have many choices. Do you want to stay and be this focused student? Or are you going to leave and go let the wheel of fortune spin and spin and spin and spin and spin? So really, Leo, this reading is telling me you just need to remain focused on what you have in front of you, what you have already set out to do. Don't go this way and that way, because it's so easy to do that. Your purpose is to protect the vulnerable. This is why you're doing this work. You're helping people who are vulnerable energetically, I'm going to say. Maybe have had some trauma in their life. Don't let your pride separate you from the people you're going to help. That can happen very easily to healers and let's see. Really, to anybody who is in business and relies on their own efforts to create money, we can really get egotistical. Don't let that happen. You have serious divine work to do here. Your last card here is one of the oracle cards, Strength, the Beast Tamed. This is what I see you doing. I see you saying no to this woman. No, I'm just walking by. Have a nice day. I'm not looking for anything. I've already got my plans. That's a pretty interesting reading. It was pretty simple. And you know what? I think simple is what you need right now, is to keep it simple. You have all the validation you need that you're on the right path. You can allow yourself to be distracted. You can allow self-doubt to creep in and take control. But you don't have to, because you have a choice. You have choices. And, there are people who will come along who, you know what? They may be great people, but in this, you don't want to trust them because they don't know what they're talking about. They're not thinking about you. They're thinking about themselves. So it's also about their ego. Don't let them do that. You stay on your path, Leo, because it's a good path. And it's going to make you very happy, okay? I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards from the Metatron, Archangel Metatron Oracle. Okay, for consciousness of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Metatron. What would you like Leo to know? What would you like Leo to know? Let's see. go. For Leo. From Metatron. Metatron's got a message. Come on. Okay, here we go. Green, heart healing. There you go. This is what you're going to be doing. Heart healing work. Chakra, the light body. And this is what I think you're going to be learning about. You're learning about these kinds of things. To become really good with a sword, we know, we don't know it because we see it, but we know by the way he practices that he's not just working with a physical instrument, he's also working with forces unseen. So the light body is also typically a force unseen to the common human being, right? Unless they're trained to see it. I'm going to pull you one more. Authentic self. Who are you? Who are you? That's what this guy wants to know. He thinks he knows who you are, but does he? This lady wants to sell you something. Are you going to let her? Know who you are, because you're God's beloved and you're on a mission, you're on a journey. You have your job to do. There's no reason to go left or right, up or down. Just stay on course. And that is your reading, Leo. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I like that reading. It was the simplicity of it was kind of uplifting to my soul, because some of the readings have been very heavy this series. So thank you for this beautiful, very powerful reading. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.